It is the Emily T. Gale Talk Story show, and I was just walking out to the driving range at the Mitsubishi Electric Championship at Hualalai here on the Big Island. It's here for the 26th year, the PGA Tour Champions. 42 players, 7 Hall of Famers, and
6 Hall of Famers. Yep.
6 Hall of Famers. Oh, Fred Couples had to drop out?
Correct.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah.
So I'm with Connor Stange.
Stang.
This is his first year as the media representative at this event. We've had, it's really been fun over the years. Dave Senko and Laura Viscotti and then Chris Richards each year. I just love how, when each year we get to know you. And then I see Brett Lasky, who's just here now doing the social media, and I see him at the LE Challenge up near Flint and Detroit area. And it's such fun, all the friends that are made. But I was excited to hear you were coming this year, because it's always fun for somebody to have their first year here at the Mitsubishi Electric Championship. Quite an event, huh?
Absolutely, yeah. This event's awesome. It's a great way to kick off the season, and it's actually my first time coming to Hawaii altogether. So awesome to be here. The sun's shining, and it's going to be an awesome week. So.
Well, I always tell people, take their kids to a PGA tournament, or if you're a recreational golfer, you'd be amazed at how many ways you can find yourself to wrap around the game of golf by becoming a volunteer at a PGA event, or hanging out with it, or like myself, I started doing media like 30 years ago. And so how about yourself? How did you, are you a golfer? Did you have aspirations of being with the PGA Tour?
Absolutely, yeah. I grew up playing golf from the time I was about 7 or 8 years old, and played in high school. And then after graduation, I kind of took some internships that positioned me to get into the golf industry, and kept working really hard. And then about a year ago, an opportunity came up at the PGA Tour in their communications department, and I applied for it and went through the interview process and started about 11 months ago.
And did you have your eye on that for a while? That was a vision that you had, that you wanted to work with the PGA?
Absolutely, yeah. Golf is a hobby of mine, both playing it and watching it. And any chance I get to be around it on a daily basis is pretty awesome.
Well, I love what you said was you were interning, and that created some opportunities. And that's what I tell people. I mean, Dave Senko, he got involved. He was, University of Hawaii. He ended up, being a statistician, and then he volunteered at the Sony Open. I think it was the Hawaiian Open at the time or something. And the stories are wonderful like that. And that's why I encourage people, you don't have to always go to college and get your journalism degree. There's other ways of getting in and being around the game. And, just to be able to, so you're traveling to how many tournaments a year this year?
I think I'm going to about 15 this year. Yeah, I went to a similar number of tournaments last year, and it should be right around that number.
Yeah,
I think.
And nice support from everybody you're working with. I just was going to go over the TV compound to leave something for Al Pollack, and he said he'd taken the day off, and he said, but you can leave it with Connor at the media guy, at the media room. He's a really good guy. So, the support, you feel that people embracing you in the first year? And,
absolutely. Yeah, we have a great team, and, every week we interact with new people, new tournament teams, and players and media members week in and week out, and they're all awesome. Great to be around.
What were the intern opportunities that you had that led you?
So I was an SID at the University of Nebraska, Sports Information Director.
Okay, that's what Dave did too with the University of Hawaii. All right.
I did that. I was an intern at the Nebraska Golf Association.
Okay.
So I spent a summer traveling to those tournaments, some amateur run events, and then 2 years after that I interned with the United States Golf Association. So I was able to go to the U.S. Senior Open and U.S. Women's Open. And then, kept working as an SID in Nebraska, and then this opportunity opened up, and I applied for it.
And USGA, boy, what a wonderful opportunity there. Of course, USGA, the governing body of golf in so many ways, and they've just announced some amazing changes with the prize money they're going to give to the women for the Women's Open. Who was the director at the time? It's Mike Wan now, right? Or Mike?
Yeah, it's Mike Wan now. It was Mike Davis.
Oh yeah, right.
Previously.
He was there for a long time.
Yep. Yeah, he was there for a long time. But I think it's awesome that they've increased the purse for the U.S. Women's Open. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
And to continue to do that would be awesome. Because I think it's awesome anytime you get a chance to grow the game and get more people involved. Because as you know, this game's pretty awesome.
Yeah, well, how neat for you to have this opportunity with the PGA Champions Tour. You probably grew up watching a lot of these players,
Yeah,
right?
I did. You
That's
got
what's
that
really
right,
fun
yeah.
about it, I think, is that, you know, they're the ones we grew up, and, you know, we're
Yep.
also watching the PGA players, but to be able to, and it's so easy to make friends with everybody, you know, in this atmosphere
Absolutely.
of a PGA Champions Tour event. Well, Connor Stang,
Staying, yeah.
Stang,
Yeah.
getting acquainted here, and it's really a pleasure to meet you. And I hope that you get to come back next year because
Yeah.
you kind of learn the lay of the land in our Kona town. And
Yep.
have you found Quinn's, where the caddies and a lot of people hang out?
I have not yet.
In
No,
town,
I'll
right
have
across
to-
the street from the King Kamehameha Hotel
Okay.
where you're staying.
Yep.
So it's across the street, and for years that's where caddies and
Okay.
people that are staying in town hang out.
Yeah.
You'll like it, and they've got great burgers.
Okay.
You know,
awesome.
but that
I
Kelly
love
and a
burgers,
lot of them
yeah.
are down there.
Yeah.
So great to chat with you. We'll catch up over the next couple days.
Right.
We start into the official tournament tomorrow, 54 holes, broadcast on the Golf Channel.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Emily.
Yeah,
Great talking with
yeah,
you.
it's nice to chat with you too. Aloha.